Let's talk about someone most people forget. John Whitmer. Not flashy, not loud, just a quiet guy with a really big job. Back in 1831, the church was brand new and moving fast. Baptisms, revelations, people gathering, people leaving, some spiritual craziness. But in the midst of it all, the Lord said, "There shall be a record kept." Oliver Cowdery started it, then left on a mission. So guess who got the job? John Whitmer. He didn't want it. He told Joseph, "I'd rather not." But the Lord gave a revelation in D&C 47 that basically said, "You're the guy." John wasn't a historian. He didn't feel like he had the talent to do the job. But he was faithful, and the Lord promised to help. Now, let's rewind 1,000-ish years and sail across the sea to Havskog, to one girl, one legend, one Viking, Freaky-Eyed Frida! You remember her? She was strong. She was smart. She once beat up a troll using only a lemsicle skull. But she didn't feel special. Not really. She felt odd, out of place, without any real skills or talents. And on top of that, she had one really wild eye that always looked everywhere but the way she wanted it to. It didn't follow the other one. It had a mind of its own. That's how she got her name, Freaky-Eyed Frida. But how did she get her wild rebel eye? Some say she looked straight into a dragon's glare. Others say she stared too long into a cauldron of a big tucanini stew. Frida says she tripped over a yak and face-planted into a cursed svepa. The truth? All of the above. Anyways, she didn't think she had much to offer. Nut was the brave one. Arik was the thinker. Bjorn was the bored one. Even Gorm the goat herder had his moment with the flaming cheese wheel. Frida? She smashed stuff. But that didn't exactly feel like a special gift. Until one day, the village elder, Tholnar the Toeless, stood on a barrel and yelled, "Havskog needs a record keeper." This was a great honor, and the village had been putting it off for over 15 years. Ever since the last record keeper, Tim the Toothless, lost a fight with a Werblstein. Goomhild the Gentle looked right towards Frida and pointed. "Ha! Me? Yes, you," said Tholnar. "Why?" "Because your crazy eye sees more than the rest of us combined." She didn't feel ready. She didn't feel worthy for such a big calling. She could crush boulders with her forehead, sure, but write things down? She only knew the basic runes. "Okay, I guess," she said. The crowd cheered. The next day, she got a giant leather scroll with a fresh pot of goating and a quill made from the tail feather of a battle chicken. And she began to write. Every day, every night. She wrote about some of the greatest adventures in Havskog. The tale of Nut and the swamp frog. The great butter churn disaster. The day Eric got stuck in a Beetwitzer log. Even the prophecy of Gorm's cheese wheels. Frida wrote it all. And something magical happened. She loved it. Her wild eye didn't matter. Her past didn't matter. She had a gift for storytelling, for remembering, for helping the village remember what good things had happened. Back in 1831, John Whitmer did the same thing. He didn't think he could do it, but the Lord knew better. He gave John the calling, the words, and the confidence. Because writing things down, it matters. It helps us remember. It helps others learn. And it shows God that we treasure the things He gives us. So the next time you're asked to do something that feels way too big, way too hard, or way outside your comfort zone, remember John Whitmer and remember Frida. Because you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have the best handwriting or even matching eyeballs. You just have to say yes, and the Lord will help the rest.